Making our picks for the Buckeyes and the Spartans in Ohio Stadium is at 7:30? 7:30, I think, right on Saturday night. Nathan Baird, you were the only one of the three of us who correctly picked Ohio State to win by more than whatever it was last week. The line could have been 40 and they would have covered it. So what's your genius pick this week? And the line is 20. Buckeyes by 20.
So I feel like I did a good job last week infecting you guys with the idea that Nebraska was better than the results would show, and you guys should definitely bet under the spread. And then I went over and I won. So this week, we thought Nebraska's defense might be better than it looked on paper, and we were wrong. They were worse. Ohio State shredded them. Problem is, Michigan State actually looks like it does actually have a good defense. I think this is a team that can hold Ohio State under 40 points if we're going to count that as like a big accomplishment. So I'm going 36-13. Still a comfortable win for Ohio State, but one where they might have to work a little bit harder earlier in the game to pile up the points.
So you are taking Ohio State minus the 20, but barely.
I'm taking them to cover, but in a lower scoring game relatively than what we've seen.
All right. Stephen Means.
So last week I thought Ohio State would score less than 40 points, and I was ridiculously wrong by that. They haven't scored less than 40 points all season. I don't think that ends this week. 45-10 Ohio State. I take them to cover. Michigan State's defense is better, yes, but Ohio State's defense has played a huge part in why Ohio State is scoring so much on offense. They're putting them in these great positions to start off possessions. So, yeah, 45-10.
So we know, again, that Michigan State has been a thorn in Ohio State's side in the D'Antonio era, but there have also been plenty of times when, good Michigan State teams have just gotten thumped by Ohio State. In 2008, Michigan State went 9-4, but Ohio State beat them 45-7. I think I remember that one. In 2017, Michigan State went 10-3, but Ohio State beat them 48-3. So, sometimes that happens. Before D'Antonio, sprung some of these crazy upsets on Ohio State, there was this thing of, Michigan State can't win the big game. They would. So I just think this is going to be one of those where it's not that Michigan State's bad. It's just that Ohio State's going to beat, a solid Michigan State team and beat them handily. So I'm in the same range as these guys. I'm going to say 41-14. I don't know what slows down Ohio State. I mean, they scored 48 last week, and they didn't score in the third quarter. They took their foot off the gas pedal. If they need to keep their foot on the gas pedal, I think they can score even against this defense that will offer more than Nebraska did, because Nebraska didn't offer much of anything, which I was wrong about. Yeah, I don't know. Get ready for a lot of these the rest of the year. But I think at this point, you almost have to believe that Ohio State's going to kick somebody's butt until somebody proves they can hang with them, because nobody's done it so far. Nathan, Steven, Doug, see you Saturday at the Shoot.